Right, if the government reopens, we expect to see a surge in people booking holiday travel.
But a heads up before you buy that ticket, WESH2's Lindsay Sablon found people who booked on fake sites and lost hundreds of dollars.
Traveling right now or during the holidays is frustrating enough. Even worse, thinking you had a real ticket to find out.
By 5:30, I realized that the ticket that I purchased online, I was scammed.
Denise Spence booked a ticket online to deliver supplies to family in Jamaica.
I confirmed the itinerary, and by the time I got here and tried to check in, I couldn't.
She lost $387. Another man reported to the Better Business Bureau he lost $1,000. He didn't want to be interviewed, but told the BBB his flight was delayed. He went to rebook, but couldn't find a number on the airline's website. He says, "I looked up their direct number online and found it, but not from their website. I called the number, gave them my info, and asked to book a later connecting flight." He reports, "I went to the airport with my wife. The airline's counter at the airport saw only my original 2 flights, not the later one."
Consumers are relying on online searches to look for those numbers or to try to find those numbers if they do exist. And scammers know that, and they're taking advantage of that.
Holly Sammons with the BBB of Central Florida says you have to make sure you're on the airline's website. In the case of the man out $1,000, the charges were from myflysupport.com.
It's heartbreaking.
Since that first website came to light, you've discovered 2 other websites linked to it. It's MyFlyDesk and MyFairTrips. What have you learned about that company?
We have found that not only is the company under that name not registered with the state of Florida to be able to properly sell travel to Floridians, but also that the address that they list on their website in the state of Connecticut doesn't appear to even be a bona fide business location.
The biggest takeaway, book tickets on a big screen because often the URL is off by just 1 letter. And take a close look at the websites. With these 3, the person writing that review is a stock photo of a man that you can find all over the internet. Lindsay Sablon, WESH2 News.
WESH2 reached out to MyFly Support through the email on their website. We've not heard back. We also reached out to the Florida Department of Agriculture, where the business should be registered. If you've got a problem and no one else can help, contact the WESH2 Investigates team. Questionable contracts, bad deals, rip-offs, let the WESH2 Investigates team look into it for you. If you're willing to tell us your story, email the details to investigates@wesh.com.